Hi everybody, it's Brooke. Let's talk skincare. This is the Motkas. This is what I use every day to wash my face. Motkas Hydrating and Balancing Foaming Cleanser. I have one of these on my sink in the bathroom and one in the shower. That way I don't have to put it back and forth, take it from the shower to the bath, to the sink and back. It just makes it easier, and it makes both bottles last longer. I have had both of them for a very long time. And then when I go to wash my face, I use the Elvira washcloths. That way they don't have any bleach in them, they don't have any mold in them, they don't have any fabric softener, any laundry detergent, anything like that. They are just sanitary, clean washcloths, and they are very, very durable. Okay, sorry. Hope I didn't get the screen wet. And then they just pop up like tissues. You can wash them out and reuse them. You can use them around the house after you've used them on your face. I don't like to reuse them once I've used them on my face. You can use, well, I will use it on my face and then use it down on my body, wash it off, and then, you know, maybe use it to wipe down the bath once I know it's good and clean. But after that, then it's done, I throw it away. Okay, I have just washed off my face. Now we're going to go down to the Medicube toner. Let's shake this bad boy up because it does separate. This is the Age R glutathione. And then I like to glide it like this. Make sure it gets everywhere on that pad. And then make sure it gets everywhere on that face. Even the eyeballs, just don't get it in the eyeballs. Make sure that there's not too much on the pad that it's going to run into the eyeballs. Okay, when you wash your face is stripped of its natural oils. Even with the most hydrating cleanser, even with the softest, most gentle cleanser, your skin is taken away from its natural pH state, and you want to return it to that. You want to use a toner regardless what cleanser you use. So I use this toner with glutathione. Let me put a little on my hands just because. Anywhere. I love this stuff. I'm going to put a little on my décolleté because I washed that too. And now on the sides of my neck and the last place, I'm going to just go ahead and, because I did wash there too. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, make sure I put that cap back on, because if I accidentally spill any of this liquid gold, I am going to cry. Okay, now I go ahead and I do my eyes. That's the next step that I do. Let me find it first. No. Sorry, how unprofessional of me. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Okay. I'm going to use the Medicube Deep Lifting Peptide Eye Cream. You don't need too much. Let's start with this much. This has worked wonders for me. I have used other products that also work, but I would have to use 2 of them. And the other products that I used that worked, they worked. However, they were more expensive. Hello, this works and is not more expensive, and it has better ingredients. It doesn't have all of those nasty ingredients, is what I mean. Anything that works, I consider a good ingredient, but I want ingredients that aren't harsh chemicals and those yucky ingredients. Okay, so Medicube is a great company. I just love them. So the toner I used was from Medicube, and now the eye product that I use is Medicube. And now we are going to switch it up though. And we are going to use the Cosrx. I put it somewhere. Oh no. Oh no. Of course, because I'm filming a video. All right. I took it over there because I filmed a little short video over there. I filmed a hair video. Alright. This is the Cosrx. This is for skin balancing. It's for pores, so you can see I'm pressing it into my nose where we get those pores. I like to press it into my skin. I do put this on after my eye cream because I like to make sure the eye cream absorbs right here where I get those crow's feet first. And then I do put it, whatever's left, onto my hands. I want to make sure my hands get taken care of too. And put it on that décolleté. I'm just not going to reach down my shirt while I'm filming. I'll do that later. I'll do that after the video. I'm going to go ahead and do the next one, which is the Vita C, but I'm looking for my little applicator. I don't want to have to use my nails. Where'd you go? I'm so prepared in this video. Here you are. I took everything out and I didn't put it away where it belonged last night. I was just kind of out of sorts because I'm starting over a new channel and just everything. I'm not going to blame it on the new channel. I just was kind of out of sorts. Okay. All right. You take the one of the little Vita C capsules. This is also Medicube. Medicube Vita C capsules. This is good for skin brightening. If you have any brown spots, or if you want to just brighten your skin, this is very hydrating. I used to have brown patches on my skin. I did use another product to help with that, but this has helped keep them away. And it's helped me have a very glossy skin. I get a lot of comments on how clear my skin is, how glossy finished it is. And that's because of this product. Okay, now I do have too much left, so I am going to put that on this one. And my shirt says Not a Sleeping Beauty, and it has a bedazzled bat. I love it. Okay, I got it at the thrift store. I don't know what's up with my throat, or just the sound of it. That's just because of my gastritis. We're just going to roll with it. I was not screaming at a bunch of trolls. Which, speaking of, that is why we moved to the new channel, because we need a new brand where Brookie, yes, I'm speaking about myself, where I ignore the trolls. I don't let them get me down. I don't engage with them in a negative way. Now, I can engage with them and tell them I love them or things like that, or that they're welcome on the channel if they're gonna get along with people, just so long as there's no bullying, harassing behavior, or I just have to 100% ignore them or remove them, because they do make other people uncomfortable, so leaving them can have ramifications for other people. So yeah, I have far too many videos on the other channel to go through and edit out every time I have engaged with a troll. And I have to think about wanting brand deals and wanting opportunities and to knock on doors. And I don't want them to be like, oh, this girl that yells at the trolls, like, do they deserve it? Maybe. But what about what I deserve? You know, if I want to deserve a positive future, I have to behave positively. So we are going to start over, start fresh. Anybody can change, but to do that, I have to start clean and fresh on a new channel. Nobody told me to do this. Nobody told me to start over. I'm just doing it. Okay, so HR, this is another Medicube product. We're just going to put a little bit. Just going to put a little bit on the forehead here. This is another glutathione glow serum. Put a little bit on the cheeks. You can see it gives you a glossy glass finish. Okay, and then the Medicube, again, triple collagen serum. I am so happy they came out with this. I tried to buy the triple collagen cream, and it was too heavy for my face. I use this on my décolleté and my hands, anywhere where I have thinner skin. However, this is so lightweight. It is so lightweight. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Now the cream was just too thick. Too thick for my face. I'm going to show you. That's more for the hands and the décolleté. Now, I probably should have just, and I have a bruise here from having my heart checked, having an IV. I had a stress test. I don't know. I probably passed and failed. Anyways, a little stress joke. Anyways, it's probably not funny when you're talking about the heart. Let's put this on the neck as well, because collagen everywhere. Now the collagen cream on the hands, and I will put it on the décolleté when you guys aren't looking. That's this area, because that is a more thin-skinned area. Hey, no, speaking of thin-skinned, that's why we are changing the channel. I was a little too thin-skinned. People were telling me, Brooke, just don't engage with them. Brooke, just don't engage with them. Brooke, just don't engage with them. And I would be fine. I would be fine. I would be fine. And it would be that 100th comment. And I would be like, Wah! I'd be telling them, I love you. It's fine. Oh, no worries. I would be joking and everything would be fine. And then all of a sudden, I would just unravel. Maybe I would stay on camera a little too long. And so now we're going to work smarter, not harder. We're still going to work hard, just not so hard that I unravel and engage with the trolls. I can engage with them positively and hopefully bring them to the light side. If I see that they're not coming over and they're bringing me to the dark side, then no. Then I have to worry about you guys and how it's affecting all of you, how it's affecting me, how it's affecting future brand deals, how it's affecting the brand of the channel, things like that. So we are starting over, starting fresh. Plus this channel sat for 9 years before I got started. So it looks like it took the channel 9 years to hit 30K. But it really only took me 4 months. 30K. It really only took me, I might have said that, but it didn't sound like it in my head. It really only took me 4 months of activity, but the channel sat and sat and sat and sat. So when people look at the channel, they're like, it took you 9 years to hit 30K. Well, yes and no, because it took me 7 years to post a video, and then it took me another year to post again, and then, you know what I mean? I want to say that it was 8 years, but anyways, we're starting over, we're starting fresh, we're gonna have a new channel. I don't know what the name's gonna end up being. It might end up just being my first and last name, first, middle, initial, and last name. So like Brooke W. Berry. We will see, or it could be just what it has been, Babylon Brookie, because I might want to take that channel name with me. So we'll see. But this is my skincare routine. I'm sorry that I'm talking about old news on this channel. I will have to redo this skincare video because I talked about this on it, which kind of ruined it. But this is just my first video on this channel, so yeah, we're just getting going. So I just kind of wanted to explain things and have some footage up. But yeah, so now you guys have my skincare. Now you guys have a little information. I will always redo this. I'll redo this skincare in a better setting where it's not so, oh no, I forgot my Cosrx. Oh, and I'll have better lighting, a better backdrop. I won't be so frazzled. I won't talk about the change and the name and the this and the that. It'll just be about my skincare. It'll be more professional. I'll have on a better shirt. It'll just be cutesy and fun, and then I can leave that one up. And we'll just be more professional, and like I said, think about the brand and making brand deals, maybe brand deals with Medicube. Hopefully, that is the goal. That's what I'm thinking about, the long term. Making brand deals with the brands I love. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.